All right, Shalom Yashala, giving all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakah Kadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles, elders, bishops, great millstone. My salutation to the brother teaching word for the hopeful electors, and to the hopeful extended elect Shalom blessings. You know, this is a quick video, basically scripture of the day, and it says, woman charged in baby's death during fight. And we know that familiar scripture. It's in the Apocrypha. I'm gonna play the video. You know, this woman, she's for one, and then it says, well, there's. Let me get that scripture. There you go. For, I think that's it. All right, Proverbs 11 and 14. Where no counsel is, the people fall. There's no counsel between these two women, and a lot of times with Jake, period. But especially these women. Some men are worse than women. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. This could have been avoided. Her losing her child, she wasn't thinking about that. She thought about herself, and thought about the woman that was, whatever happened, she probably called her I'm pretty sure she called her bitch, and that's what triggers a lot of these women. You know, they have stained themselves with that word. Uh, but yeah, lost the baby, man. A whole child. I should have had that. Let me see. And the man probably was, thinking about the baby himself. Like it was too late though. The woman, she didn't even stop and say, "Wait, my baby." She's so focused on this other woman. She dropped the baby, and still the other woman had to attend to her own child. That's how. See, and that's why we, well, she said, I don't know if, pretty sure she wasn't saying, hold on, my child, or at least give the child to somebody else. You know, if she knows she's, about to fight or get into some heavy words. But the other woman is just, she had no respect. She's the one that threw the first, strike with the baby in her hand, man. That's why we say stay away from, and I don't care how perfect a lot of these women act, they still got this mentality if you trigger them. And they use no wisdom, no logic, and they think about themselves, you know? That's what a woman is, always thinking about herself, man. Okay, what can I do? I need this, I need, you know, to be lace. I need to be the boss. He needs to take care of me. I need, you know, this and that. You know, worrying about her damn self so much she lost a baby. And she probably in jail right now thinking like that still wasn't my fault. And she's probably like called her bitch, the one that had the baby in her hand, probably called the other one bitch. That triggered, she said something to her that offended her so much that she had to throw a strike, you know. And it's a lot of women say, well, that ain't me, I don't. But y'all triggered in different ways, especially against the man. You know, baby screaming, probably got unconscious as soon as it hit the ground. You know, but as from what I read, the baby died. I don't know if it died on impact of the head to the ground, but it did say The baby died later on in the hospital. Um, and come on, man. Man, I'll be embarrassed as hell if this was my woman, man. Either one of these women, and the father of that child, women always saying that hey, he don't care about me and these babies, you know, and a lot of these times is because this woman that the men don't want to be around to take care of the babies. This is what it this is what it is, man. You know, uh, Eve had a thing called hot mess. You know, uh, that's what this is. Some ghetto-ish, out of character, I mean, character which you supposed to have, out of conduct which you supposed to have. No logic. Like we said, no. Well, it's a scripture that says, "Through her we all die." Sirach, which is Ecclesiastes 25, verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die, man. And this baby happened to die early, man. No chance of life, you know. And that was judgment just to show the world, these two women and everybody around it witnessed, and the world, because this is pretty much at the point of this 70,000 views, that what's going on. It basically another reason the internet was made, the unicorn, to let Jake mirror to Jake's behavior, to how he really should look at himself, man. Like, damn, that's me, you know. Well, I was acting a fool, but leave it up to these two women. They probably think they did nothing wrong. They still saying F that BTIC. And there was another incident I just read about. I'm probably due the next time, near future, maybe tomorrow most high will. There was another woman. It was a woman that got into a fight with another woman in the hood. Everybody coming out, you know, after the incident happened. But she encouraged her daughter to shoot the other woman. Didn't even do it herself. She encouraged her 11-year-old daughter to do it herself. You know, now they both. I don't know what the outcome is that going to be, but it seemed like they're trying to charge the daughter too. And she was the daughter when she after it happened, she's in the car like hysterically crying, like I didn't know what to do. And I believed at least she was sincere, you know. But yeah, I mean that's what happened when you're around these goon and goblins and ghouls and trolls and everything else, man. I would have been mad as hell if I was the father of that child, man. Embarrassed, and I would have kind of probably had conviction to than myself. Like, damn, why I get with this damn demon? These beastly ass women and ninjas act like this too. Grown ass ninjas. A lot of grown ass ninjas like act like this too, man. You know? And this is rapid. This runs rapid. This is consistently constantly happening. You know? And probably over some things said in the store, she probably don't even know it. They look like they're at a, you can see the handicap, so they look like they're at a store or something. It's not even a neighborhood thing, or some of these women be like, well, yeah, when I see you, it's on site. Looks like a gas station or something, convenience store with a gas station around. But and even with the baby in hand, man. So imagine if you were that baby or the father of that baby or and the family of that child, you know, it's like what happened? You know, you can't explain it. I was, going to the store and bumped into this B and we got into it. She said a few words of she was in a whatever it may have been, you know. Or I know her from the neighborhood, or she took my parking space, and the baby is in the hand, and you, you know, you got words, and then that happens, man. Like I'm saying, both of these women are at pretty much fault. I mean, you got one black woman saying, "Yeah, we love the kids," and precious, and she swung at her. She said some words, and then the other responded while swinging. None of them thinking about the child. So stay away from these women, man. I'm so glad the Most High, you know, got me away from these women. It said the righteous man shall escape her, man. Hearts are full of snares and nests, and the righteous man shall escape her. It's like a prison being with these damn goons and goblins. It's like a damn, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of so-called black, Latino, Native American men with women that they don't even want to be with, man. But they're stuck with them. Maybe because they feel like child support, they feel like they have to have that responsibility, and they go through their troubles. It says, and too, it says you shall have trouble in the flesh. When you marry, he that marries. But you better pray that, who you connected with, or use wisdom before you connect with, you know, examine the spirit of these females, you know. 'Cause this is a damn shame, man. Just drop the baby like a rag doll, man. That's why, and these are the type of women that's the same type of mentality that these women have that come against the Israelites, that come against the truth. Say, I'm glad I left the Hebrew Israelites. Saying these are these type of women. I bet you, any given moment in a situation, at a store, at a barbecue, at a party, at a wedding, this type stuff happens, man. At a supposed holy congregation, especially in church, there's a lot of demons in church. Like that's the harlot houses, man. There's a lot of demons in church. But yeah, you know, crazy. Anyway, that was it. Just wanted to get a couple of scriptures. Hashtag like, something to that effect. Like another cold case, cold-hearted, demonic people with demonic energy that allowed death to take its course. And like it said in that scripture, through her we all die. Anyway, to the next video, Shalom.